Good morning, folks. It's 5:56 a.m. Sunday, May 15th. 5:56. It's early in the morning. 5:56. That's 6:55. 6 is intuition, which is also short for all metaphysical abilities. I gotta be a little coffee slurping this morning, folks. And 55, is strong. It's strong physical movement. So, what do we have here? Intuition, abilities, moving forward. Strong. That's what we have here. Everyone's intuition is growing. Those of you I've cranked up and more, it's time for people to start waking up, getting stronger. Last night I was with some old clients and new friends, so to speak. I say old clients because it is a business, and when I do this, it's I guess that's what it is, myself and a client. But after we talk, we don't have many issues. I have a lot of issues in my life, and sometimes that's a bit of a headache for something like getting all my stuff out. Deanna's taking care of that now. Trying to finish making all the labels. Just making the labels for the stuff, it takes a whole lot of time, even with a paper cutter. But right now everything's about moving forward. I got up this morning and my energy was cranked up, and there were some energies, focal points within me that aren't actually separate focal points yet. It's just energy moving around, but it's like it's close to being that. Excuse me, it's like they're close to being that. And they're pissed. They want out of here. And I'm with them 1,000%. Recently I've met a lot of parts of Lily's focal points and body. I have a lot of love for everyone and everything, but Lily, I really love her. And this last young lady I just met, that turns out we've both had, part of our, we've both been used to create children, not clones. There are children. Which, when it happened, it really floored me. Then when I went to go talk with him and having a conversation, there's, once you get strong enough and you realize that you're talking with someone, having a conversation, and there's no way you can make that up. I mean, I don't have problems with this. I've been doing this for years, okay? I'm talking about everyone else waking up. You have to have faith in yourself. You have to allow yourself to go ahead and be what you are. Again, one of my biggest words is flow. Energy flows. Water flows. Your awakening flows. It's like a movement. It's like actual movement. It's like a lot of things. Well, I started getting real pissed when I started thinking about what was done without anyone's approval, and no one has the right to do that. Then I started thinking about, we even have drones putting chemtrails up in the sky. Even when you're, I'm talking. I'm sorry, I didn't finish that. It's when you're asleep. When you're sleeping, they're chemtrailing the sky. Why the hell are they doing that? You think it's vitamins? It's saving the ozone. It makes a great big set of sun ray sunglasses, and it protects the earth. Hell no. They're turning this earth into a desolate place. Um, it's see, what day is it today? May 15th, halfway through May. I shouldn't even still be here. I'm taking care of stuff while I am. But May 15th, that's halfway through May. Um, Last night it was 58 degrees and going down lower. And it's like, really? It'll be June and we're still going to have cold days? Folks, I'm 60 years old. I've been around a long time. I remember the change of the seasons. Okay? I remember when it gets warm and when it gets cold. And it's getting worse every year. And there's more chemtrails. Gee. Okay? Couldn't be anything going on there. Excuse me, couldn't be anything going on there. I took care of Herky and I got up this morning late, took care of Herky and got him his special food and his medicine. Grabbed me a cup of coffee and I ran upstairs to do this. So I'm trying to wake up while I do this. Folks, what's really going on is insanity. If you could see what I can see, and there's no drugs you'll ever take to do that, you would understand what I'm talking about. If you could feel everything I could feel, that I can feel, you would know what I'm talking about. If you understood if you could remember back to the beginning of all time and how things happened, you'd more than understand. You'd be furious, just like I am now. I'm sick of this. It is so past wrong, everything. So, I was thinking this morning, at least this moment, what's the best thing I can come up with to help all of you start becoming alive? I mean, folks, I'm doing everything I can. Okay? I've got 2 types of lung disease, degenerative joint disease. I've got all kinds of issues. I've got so much to do myself, and Deanna's really helping me now too, which is really nice. The only thing keeping me calm is hooking up with my part of Lily that we have children with. And the other parts of Lily, very precious too. I'm just saying, we're family. Lily and Ara, we're family. There's a lot of us. Not like y'all, souls and stuff, and there's some essence, but we're here for a reason. We don't care about ourselves. We care about everything else, taking care of it. We're caretakers. I used it once or twice before, but then Annie brought that, mentioned it, and she said, that's the word I like to use. And I said, I used that somewhere before. That's awesome. That's where the difference is going to come from Ara and Lily. Getting rid of the old crap, and I'm anxious to get out of here to do so. Anyway, what I want to talk about is how do you trust yourself, okay? I'm going to have to stop this video in a few minutes and get some more coffee. That's my first cup. So, how do you trust yourself? So many people waking up, especially solar plexus, And when your energy, core energy is, I mean, when your heart energy, you can really feel things. You're sensitive, but when you're super strong, your core energy is so big, it literally almost completely encloses your heart. So your heart becomes part of your core, just like solar plexus, and you can't really feel things in the same way. And it's harder to have faith in what you're seeing. And then when you're pineal based and you actually see things, you still want to doubt yourself, saying, is that true? Did I see that? Is that real? Did I make it up? And you don't have the solar plexus energy to back it up because you're more pineal. You have to go on and on and on, and over time, you start to find out. I just keep seeing the same thing. I'm not making this crap up. I'm not trying to see this. I'm just seeing it. What do you think? You're sick? If you're on drugs, or if you're trying to make yourself see something, and then you finally start to see it, which, by the way, if you try to make yourself see something, guess what? You're not going to see it. You're not going to see it. So, if you're seeing something, folks, you're seeing something. Have faith in yourself, not to be lying to yourself. Because all of you that are doing this have a very good sense of honor. You have a good understanding of love and compassion. And you're here for a reason. You're here to bring change. The change was supposed to be praise Mother, Father, God. Yeah, that didn't work out too good for them. They're dead. Okay? They're gone. That problem's solved. Their little servants, the original first angels, almost all of those were a problem, and they're all gone. Those that were a problem are gone. There's only a few hanging around here and there, I guess. So now it's time for you, when you want to wake up. It's time to have faith in yourself. Now, how do you do that? Well, that's easy for you to say, Jay, because you can do all this stuff. You can actually go in people's heads and physically make the brain grow. Yes, I can. I am the freak. Okay? Just like your governments say. This guy's a freak. They wanted me to work for him. Ain't gonna happen. They said there's no way. They don't even want to get near me. They sure watch on satellite a lot. Every once in a while they'll put someone near me, but not too close. Kind of funny. Granted, in that one area, I've got a distinct advantage. So what? That doesn't mean diddly. If we're playing basketball and someone's super tall and he can dunk the ball quicker and faster, or he's an expert at the 3-point shot, great. He's got an advantage in one thing. It doesn't mean no one else plays basketball. Damn. Someone's running track. He's a little faster, so no one else shows up? No. It's time to wake up, folks. If you're watching me for a reason, and damn it, it's time to get up. It's time to move forward. And, excuse me, there's only one way that's going to happen. With your participation. Okay? Man, I've been telling y'all for years, y'all are so cool. You have abilities and knowledge that you can't even come close to comprehending. Y'all are so much more than you can possibly think that you are. You can't even imagine what you really are. And by the way, when I was waking up, it was hell. It was hell. Stronger than everything else? Oh yeah, definitely. I'm the strongest thing that's ever been in the body. I also had to fight everything. Okay, I was being pounded by the original first being male and female. I went through hell waking up. Y'all don't have that issue. So my advantage to being what I am when I was waking up? Not really. Excuse me, all the lies I was told. It was one thing after the other. I am so tired of this creation being what it is. I'm so tired of all the pain that the lilies and ours have suffered. I'm so sick and tired of seeing everything I love being abused. That's what gets me. I'm upset at not being able to do my job. I'm upset that I'm not doing it yet. That's not why I'm full of let's call it salt and vinegar instead of something else in vinegar. That's not why I'm so full of that this morning. I'm just, this stuff is coming down. It's coming, it's going to be dead, done, this old way. But in the meantime, you got your governments just going in the air and just throwing crap on you. They're dumping crap on you, poisoning you. More and more lung issues are happening every day with your children. You care about them? Really? Why don't you voice an opinion? You don't have to threaten anybody or anything. Don't do that. You know what would happen if every other person or if every household would just write to their governor, what the hell is that shit that you're pouring on top of us? What is that stuff you're putting in our lungs? What's that stuff you're putting on our food? What's the stuff you're dumping on us physically? Do you know what kind of impact that would have? Folks, there's nothing hanging on you, controlling you, abusing you like it used to be. There used to be an excuse for things becoming what they are. There's not anymore. It's wake up time, folks. It's going to happen. It's here. Be right back. I got to get some more coffee. Well, folks, we're back. A little bit calmed down, but I'm just sick of things being the way they are, especially chemtrails. They put it on, they throw it on you. You see it in the sky everywhere, and no one says nothing. Would you people please stand up for yourselves? Damn, just write a letter. What are you afraid of? The government's going to come lock you up? They're going to need a lot more than empty Walmarts to hold that many prisoners. Okay, that's not going to happen. It's not going to be allowed to happen like that. Things are screwed up on the other side. Okay, they are. There's all kinds of stuff happening that's not supposed to be happening. It's going to get taken care of. When it does, it's going to come down hard. All right, now as far as how do you learn how to trust yourself? That's one of the most important things that is keeping everyone from awakening. Okay, that's one of the biggest things. So, how do you turn on the switch where all of a sudden, boom, you trust yourself? Well, if you'll show me where that thing is located, I'll take a picture of it and I'll put it all over the internet. There's no such thing. It only comes from you using your abilities, from you starting to learn how to trust yourself a little bit and easing into it, and then it builds up and becomes stronger. How did it used to go? What's the old way of people waking up? They're not supposed to. They were never allowed to see this or that. Your quote-unquote psychics, the readers, wonderful, cool people. What was done to them? Not cool. Okay? They were kept fogged up where they couldn't see the other side. Make them strong enough to see stuff in and out. Help them talk with their spirit guides to get information. But don't let them get strong enough to really see what's going on the other side. We don't want them to know we're beating the crap out of them while they're in the body. They don't want them to know that there's no devil, that there's only what they called God, the original first being male and female, and Father God was actually the female part. It was them abusing you. There's no devil. If you want a devil, look at the word God. There's your devil. And it's dead, okay? So, with them gone, and then these first angels gone, their servants, And the other things I wanted to take over, they're pretty much all gone. What we have left now on the other side is some spirit energy that doesn't know what it's doing. Is trying to maintain. Doesn't know what it's doing. Won't listen. Does it do some things right? Yes. Um, it's a hard thing to run a creation. It's huge. This creation is huge. It's a hard thing to run that when you've never done it before. It's like being a baker walking into an automotive manufacturing plant and say, "Okay, go ahead, take it over." You know, your brother who ran the plant and everything, he died, so you go ahead and take it over and run it. Excuse me. It's like he can do it. It's in his genes. His brother did it. Yeah. Well, let's make this video about learning how to trust yourself. Okay? How do you do that? I don't want to say this, but I'm gonna. What I've done, what's happened, taking care of the trash on the other side, that allows you to wake up, but you have to do this yourself. You can't just sit there. It's like sitting on a couch eating soda or drinking soda or beer or something, and potato chips and dip, getting crazy, and you want to be a football, you want to be a quarterback, you want to be this that, but you just sit there and you say, "I want to do this," and you don't do anything about it. You're never going to be anything like that. You'll be the exact opposite. You have to engage yourself. Excuse me. There were some people I cranked up in the beginning. I've talked about it so much that it's not an issue anymore. But there are a few people that just weren't using their abilities. You get cranked up and they're sitting there on the couch. La, da, da, da. How come I don't see everything? How come my spirit guides aren't talking to me? I'm really powerful. Jay cranked me up. And they called me back up and said, "Jay, what's going on?" I look at him. I said, "Man, you're glowing." You know? Excuse me. And then, like, especially some of the folks that were in solar plexus, there's 3, 4 people like this. Okay, there's not many. But it doesn't matter. Every single person is paramount. This is important. Every one of you that wakes up and becomes alive helps others. One can help 25. Those 25 can help 100. That 100 can help 1,000. That's how it happens. I said the next 100 years is paramount. Very important. It is. That's what's going to happen. Army? Yes. There's an army. Are they shooting people? No. It's an army of leaders. Don't look at me. I'm just here getting everything started. I got stuff I got to finish on the back home. I'm the janitor and I got to dry mop. So, how the heck do we do this, man? That's hard, isn't it? How do you wake up? Well, as your abilities start to come out and as you go to feel into your abilities, you have to start trusting yourself. If you can't do that, then forget it. Okay, just go back to a factory. Bum, 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 bum. I am happy. I am happy. Money, new phone, car, pay bills, pay government. Yeah, that's a hell of a life, isn't it? I understand paying taxes. I'm all for it. Period. You have to keep roads and everything going. I've been doing every time you go to the store to buy something, you're paying taxes. There's things we have to have. It's not magic, okay? It just comes. Yeah, it reminds me, I got to go take care of something tomorrow, accountant wise. Anyway, trusting yourself is really hard to do. This is all new. what do your religion say? There's no such thing as a psychic. There is only the great Jesus Christ or Muhammad or whatever. You know, the Jews are still waiting for their Messiah or something. Who knows? I don't care. It's all crazy. It's all insanity. The great leader that's going to take everything away from us. So just be the lamb. Just be the lamb and relax because you're going to inherit the earth. No, you're going to inherit the plate that someone's going to eat off of. That's what happens to lamb. They get eaten. No, folks, you have to do this yourself. And if you can't set aside the time, at least 5 or 10 minutes twice a day, then you don't need to be doing this. Go do something else. And don't bother me. If you can't take that much time out of your day to do something, don't ever call me. Never. Because I'm not going to talk to you. You're not worth what little time I have left. Are you worth protection, taking care of? Yes. But are you worth my time helping you wake up? No. If you're not going to get engaged, don't bother me. I'm not here to talk to you to make you feel good about yourself. Screw it. Go get a mirror. Talk to yourself. I'm here to crank people up. I'm here to make people awake. I'm here to get rid of the stuff that's been harassing everything forever. For all intents and purposes, I've already done my job. It's just getting out of here, trying to finish things off while things are getting put together on the other side. One of those souls are out running around getting crazy that caused all kinds of issues. That's got me kept here. But it was the people that had issues to start with. Arrogance, greed. They were very easy to manipulate. So, whatever, no problem dealing with it. If I wasn't in the body, it wouldn't be an issue. Anyway, so how do we wake up? Okay, it's enough of the fight and fury. If you think about it, what have I been talking about for years now? What's one of the things I've been talking about? Stone. The bodies come from the earth. Stones come from the earth. There's energy in stones. It's the energy of the planet, and different stones have different frequencies in them. It's still, there's no sentient energy in here. There's the energy from Gaia. Now, as I say that, there actually is sentient energy in there. It's part of Gaia, but it's not separate little, pieces. This is not Tom. This is not George. Okay? Gaia. Actually, this is Essenite. No, it's Star Essenite. Star Essenite, that's been tumbled, by a river over and over and over again. So this has Gaia, Gaia, and Star in it. Male's universal energy. Spirit, sentient energy. So, but the reason why I was saying there's not sentient energy in here, even though there actually is don't expect to pick up a rock and say, "Hi, how you doing?" And the rock says, "Oh, hi, I'm doing fine." If that starts happening, that's your spirit guide is something messing with you. Now, if you hold on to a stone and relax like this, you can talk to the energy of the planet. It's in the back of this book. Creation, it's beginning in your creation, its journey evolving into paradise. It's right in there. Okay, I'm doing everything I can to give you all the information I can to help you wake up as fast as you can. Okay? And to wake up as completely as possible while you're in the body. So anyway, this is black onyx. The frequencies in here, when you hold on to it, they help give you personal strength. Okay? Another one is axonite, or it's also called bronzite. I think technically they're actually a little bit different, but they're same energy. That's a stone of self. It vibrates to 9 and 11, the frequencies. So, stone energy will help you. Okay? Selenite, especially this beautiful stuff from the Sahara Desert. Stick selenite. You hold it like this. These little lines of crystals, it's actually crystal that go through it. Excuse me. as part of me, it's like two, three parts of me working on my head right now, my conscious mind. I'm getting ready to take off. I'm becoming more and more of what I actually am out of body. It's time for me to do more. Telekinesis, no. Don't ever expect to see that. It's not going to happen. If I could, I wouldn't show it to you. And I won't. That'll never come through this body, okay? Every time you've seen telekinesis and stuff like that, it was the personal angels actually doing it. It's never happened out of a physical body. It was the personal angels doing it, just trying to frustrate you. Uri Geller, he started bending spoons literally using energy. But wait a minute, it wasn't him. It was his primary archangel. Now, when the primary archangel makes him think that he's doing it and then he can't do it, that frustrates the hell out of him. That's one of the main reasons for that to happen. And then he went to play, like trickster, whatever, magician, whatever. Uri Geller's source. He's strong. He's one of the kids. Anyway, this is high vibration. This literally sends energy straight up and down. This is wonderful for bones, arthritis and stuff like that. Bone breaks, bone everything. But it's high vibration. It goes straight through the core. You wear it like this, it really helps align your energy. It helps the energy flow. Okay? When you feel this, you can feel it go into your crown, into the upper crown. It goes all the way through all of them. That's good for stimulating your whole body. It's good for your bone structure. It's good for arthritis. This is a fact, okay? No stone is going to heal me. The stones help. They're like vitamins for your energy to help you help yourself, but they do help you, okay? It's like, so I'm going to hold black onyx and I'm going to bench press 5,000 pounds. No, you're not. Okay, people, quit trying to be ridiculous. This new age crap that's out everywhere. Oh, this and that and the great universe and the law of attraction bull crap. It's nuts. It's all crap. It's a bunch of garbage. I'll tell you what's not garbage. You. The real you. That's what's not garbage. The energy in stones. That's not garbage. Okay? Talking with spirit guides. Very big. Jara's Runes of Awakening. I had to put some kind of name of it. My name is Jay. What's inside me is Ara. So I called it Jara's Runes of Awakening. These cards actually help you understand all the different parts of your energy, when it's time to use one part of your energy and not. Your spirit guides will work with you doing this. If they don't, they get replaced or they have worse issues, okay? That there is a new law over there. There's something coming, and it's not long before it gets there, okay? There were missing rune cards when I first put this deck out. There was missing rune cards. There's one right here. It's called AWAS. Okay, and those of you that have bought the decks from me, I've already I've got you listed. You're about to get this. Plus, while I was spending another $1,000-something, I changed the 6 extra cards there. There's 2 wild cards. The 2 wild cards look like this on both sides: unicorn and dragon. And then this is dragon energy, very strong. Okay, and then unicorn, which you see floating around in the background in the cards. Okay, bada boom, bada bing. So when you didn't get those of you that get a hold of me, and I sold you the decks, I'm going to send you all 3 cards. I made a new book. Again, let's whip out the money. The new book is. I've got some of them coming now. Deanna's going to sell them through the website with the cards, the new cards. I just bought 100 decks. They cost a lot of money. But anyway, they help you. How do they help you? Cards should be about communication. Okay? Here's some of the wild cards. Okay? That one side, the other side. Okay. We're not going to go through the whole deck here, okay? But let's see. Bada boom, bada bing. This is called the open rune. That means that source is busy in your life. Okay? When you pull this card, you want to relax. Just take a couple deep breaths and relax. Folks, as long as you don't leave the water running, your car on, the door wide open, as long as you're not, as long as you do something, don't do something as blatant as that, you're going to be helped while you're doing this stuff, because it's time for you to wake up. There's still wrong stuff going on the other side, trust me, and it's being dealt with. But it's just not. It's almost over. This is a strong card. That means Source is busy in your life to make some changes for you. Okay, they're literally reformatting your life one way or the other. So relax. When you pull this card, know that, and then relax, and see if you can't feel energy around yourself. This is Othilia. Okay, this is something. This could mean inheritance and stuff like that, but it also means breaking out, like coming out and becoming aware. Come out in the open. Come out in the open with your abilities. Okay, that kind of thing. All right, I'm not going to go through all these. This is gift. Okay, a Pertha or a Pertho, depending on how it lands. Now this is pineal activation. When you pull this card, it literally means fire up your pineal and try to see multidimensionally. If you pull this card when you're playing with this deck, you have something coming to you to help you see. They're trying to help you wake up. There's a command that comes behind these cards that they actually listen to on the other side, okay? That means time is short. It'll be relative to cards or thought process before and or after it. This means you have plenty of time. It goes by the upper part of the hourglass. Okay? So something might say, Radho. This means physical movement. You could pull this card, Radho. That means get moving. And then you pull this card up. That says time is short, because the small hourglass part is on the top. That means get moving. You're running out of time. And then you might be told you have to hurry up and get to the store to get something and then get back to the house. Or it's time for you to hurry up and put together this thought process that you have to produce something, to make something, to do, to flow somewhere. I mean, it'll tell you what's going on. That's about animals, okay? Animal energy in your life. If you pull that card, it might be telling you, talk to your spirit guide, reach out, open up, relax. Folks, you have to learn how to relax. It's one of the hardest things to do. The thing is, if you just sit in a chair, don't try to suck up the clouds. Just relax, suck in and out. Make it normal type breathing. Just normal breathing, but deep. You get enough oxygen in, you let it out, your whole body goes, like that. And then you do it just a couple more times. The next thing you know, you're just doing it. Don't try hard to pull in extra air. No, just, I can do it, and I've got 2 different lung diseases, okay? You just relax. And you feel your body calm down. You can feel the extra oxygen content going through your blood. I can actually see it. Y'all are going to get there, but you have to start 1 foot at a time. Every journey starts with the first foot coming up and being placed forward. Okay? Movement starts with the 1 foot. It's a very simple act. This is Uni. Y-U-N-I. That literally comes from another planet. Okay? Whatever. Doesn't matter. It means balance. It also can stand for solar plexus. It has no reversal. Okay? If you pull that card, it could mean balance, to balance yourself out, to get centered, but it is probably more relative to solar plexus, gut energy. Okay? Trust your gut on something. That's Yasui. That's heart energy. Okay? That could be sacral base. Okay? That's it inverted. This is part of the Elder Futhark. This is Wunjo, means joy. It could mean a lot of things. It might be the letter P telling you, actually, P for please, and then this, that's water. That means balance. So if you pull Wunjo, if you pull Wunjo first, which usually means joy, and then you pull up water, balance, it could mean be happy and relax and flow like water. It could also mean please balance yourself. Okay? You have to feel inside what it means. And as you work with these little discrepancies, you start feeling. You start talking with your spirit guides. Even though you don't get, hi, how's it going, George? Even though you're not getting that yet, you're still getting message. It starts with that first foot coming up and being placed forward, one at a time. Okay? Here's one of these cards are the Elder Futhark. Okay? Plus, they're a lot more than that. Okay, they're all these new designs, names, and everything. I made them. I got them. Boom. They're for you. Okay? What does this look like? This is called Vesuvius. This is volcanic eruption. This is strong power, strong movement happening now. That means you got something coming on that's going to impact your life in a strong manner. It doesn't mean you're going to get rich. People quit looking for money. Okay? Manifestation, it's a joke on you. Okay? No such thing. Now, while I've said that, let me go ahead and tell you something else. The more you work towards something, the more you're going to get it. Not because the universe gets it for you, because you get it for yourself. Be positive. Move forward. Okay? But don't expect because you want something, you're going to get it. It doesn't work like that. You think you're in a body to be made happy and nothing else? No. It's a journey. Here's a good one. This means power up your crown. Okay? That means relax, think about your crown right here, and just softly relax and power it up and what's going on. Okay? That doesn't mean you're the king. This means power up your crown. Okay? Now, what is this? You look at it as chaos. It's just chaos. Everything's going every which way. It's chaos. That means right now there's chaos in your life. Excuse me. Now here's the good one. That's brain side. When I look at like this, okay. Right now, if I look through the card right now, that's pointing to the right. I don't know how it's pointing to you. I know it reverses it, and I can't sign my name anymore. I can't do a lot of things. So, like I said, I'm changing. I'm becoming myself, the real me, not this body thing. If this is pointed to the if this is pointed to, I think you're seeing it to the left. If that's pointed to your left, then it means the conscious side of the brain. Okay, which is where the earthen part of the body stays. The earthen spirit stays in the body. If it's turned the other way, that's your personal side. That's your spirit. I think that's the right side of your spirit. Okay, whatever. I could have them backwards. Whatever, it doesn't matter. As you're looking at the card, if it goes to the right, that's the right side of the brain. If it goes to the left, it's the left side of the brain. Which means if it's the left side of the brain, it means okay. conscious minded. Look at something through the physical conscious world right now. You need to do something there. And then if it's time for you to deal with your spirit more on the right hand side, then the lines will go to the right. Oh, and one last one here. That's Berkana. Okay? Berkana is growth. Those two B's, one's metaphysical, one's physical. Okay? The two little lumps. Bada boom, bada bing. So anyway, like I said, we're not going through all the cards. That literally helps you wake up, folks. I didn't make these because I wanted to make cards, okay? The whole process, there's thousands of dollars. You think I spent that when I could have been feeding animals just to play with cards? No. I'm not here just for playing with cards. I'm not here for anything except doing my job. It's my job. I'm the one that needs to do it. And I pretty much have. It's just finishing things off while I'm waiting to go. While I'm waiting for things to settle. Getting this other stuff done. Okay, so, excuse me. You have stones that can fire up different energy centers. Okay. This goes all the way through the whole core energy, from well, all through the whole body. Black onyx is Black Panther energy. It goes again through your core, powering up everything. Beautiful grade AAA Afghanistan lapis lazuli. Beautiful stone. That works the pineal. And what's something else that'll help us? Now, this is a stone called picture jasper. Okay? Picture jasper is a wonderful stone that works with the pituitary gland in the brain. And yes, there's a video coming out that teaches you all about the brain, how it works. And those of you that I've had the classes with, I am working with the getting the video out to you. But I've got to get these other orders out too, okay? Once I get it all caught up, which I'm just about there, then I never have to worry about that again because Deanna can handle that brilliantly. Picture jasper literally helps the brain, the energy in it, the frequencies, helps the brain produce image. Here's another one. Look at that. That's nice stuff. It actually helps the pituitary gland. You hold it like this, it goes in the pituitary gland, helps you see the picture. So, what do? To help yourself see through your pineal. By the way, this works for the crown. Image coming straight in through the crown, through the pineal, through the scanner. It works everywhere. Wonderful stuff. Take stick selenite to crank up your whole core, including the hypothalamus. Take lapis lazuli, pineal, direct pineal. And this is especially important if you're pineal based. Then take the picture jasper, put it up there, and feel that. All right, that's actually helping me see right now. Folks, it's simple. It works. Okay, but you have to go slow. I've been awake hard. I started waking up hard in 2009. I was waking up in 2008, but 2009, it was getting crazy. It's 2016. And I'm a powerhouse. So it takes time. Okay? You can wake up quicker than anything like that. And of course, I've been real strong for a long time, but whatever, it doesn't matter. The thing is, don't expect miracles overnight. What's happening is normal. It's an actual normal function of yourself in your body, of yourself in your body, and it's about time it started happening. The wooden shutters that were closed on the doors that are your metaphysical abilities have literally been ripped off their hinges. But if you don't get up and look out the window, you ain't going to see crap. Okay? You've got to engage. If you're serious about it, you need to at least set aside 20 minutes a day, twice a day. Okay? And it has to be when you're both awake and moving. And if you do have issues where you fall asleep and everything, it's good that you got that calm. Okay, that's a good thing. Get some good stick selenite. Hold it in your hands, folks. Hold the stones while you're playing with them. Hold a stone. Go to one of these beautiful stone stores everywhere, crystal stores. Hold a stone and relax and see what happens. When your solar plexus, sometimes you get a geometric shape. Sometimes you get an image of a person. Sometimes you feel things going through into your brain. Everyone's different. When you feel something, you didn't make it up. I want to feel something. I feel something in my head. I must have made that up. Oh, really? When the hell did you say you want to feel something in the brain? Or when did you say you want to feel something in your fingers? Or when did you say you want to feel something in your heart or your gut? You didn't. Religions are poison. They tell you that there's this one beautiful, perfect, all-forgiving, supreme being that's beating the shit out of you, and you're stupid and you don't know better, and because of something someone did a long time ago, and you're related to him, that they're punishing you. Where's the truth and honor in that? Where's the equality? Zero. Okay? That's why all your religions are full of crap. All of them. Governments. Oh, they slam you too all the time. As a matter of fact, don't tell anyone you can hear voices. They're gonna put me on drugs, and they're gonna put me in a loony bin, and they're gonna tell all my friends and take my money and put me in jail and lock me up. And well, sometimes they were. Sometimes they have. They still do. Almost never. And that's going to be changed. That stuff's being turned around. Don't worry about doing that. You can't do it. You can't all get together and put your heart energy into it, make it happen. Folks, y'all doing that stuff, it's wonderful that you put your heart energy out. That's beautiful. Please don't stop. But you need to stop thinking that you're literally making a big change yourself and controlling something. When you put your heart energy into it, all of you do that, you can make a soft change in stuff, and that's cool, and that's true. You have to maintain that 24/7. Can you do that? No. And if you did do that, it would be taken away from you. Because the other side's running your lives, because creation has to move forward in one way or another. And the way it's always been moved forward is through abuse, by the original first being male and female, now dead. Something new's coming. It's where you're going to have lives where you're still learning, there's still hardship, but not like this at all. There's going to be a lot more love, compassion, and honor. And then these physical bodies are fading away, so it can finally be what it should have been in the beginning. And when I say the physical bodies are fading away, a lot of people say, oh no, people won't be able to see me and touch me. Yeah, they will, because they're all going to be like you, energy. You're going to have bodies. They're actual bodies, but they're made of energy. You can produce a solid body, but then you got to let go of it after a while. You can float through a building and then make a body and sit in the seat. You can have something to eat or drink, but you don't want to have too much because it doesn't settle too good. And then you just go ahead and flow right out. But you can touch a drink and feel it. You can enjoy a cup of coffee so much better when you're spirit than you can when you have to physically take it and ingest it. You say, well, that doesn't make sense. Really? What are you using to judge that on? How are you making your decision on that? Do you remember having a life in Faye when you can do that? No. There's all kinds of presets in our brains that were made like that. We're brainwashed, everybody. Not me. I'm not brainwashed. Oh, no way. Not me. I'm too strong. Yeah, right. You've been running around in circles with your angels all your lives. They had to be taken out, and they have been. Now, you'll have freedom like you've never had before. But you have to put the damn transmission in drive and put your foot in the gas. You have one way or the other. You got to take a foot and move it forward. Okay, and then as you do that, the nice thing is you just relax. Find a chair. Just sit back in it and relax and be calm. If you listen to music to help you calm down, find something that's just harmonics flowing, or like nature sounds are really good with most of us. Okay, when you hear lyrics, your conscious mind is focusing on the lyrics. Okay, now there's some of you that can relax like that. Almost nobody can. Okay, so do yourself a favor, and if you feel you need that, fine. Sam Kennison, Tom, no, that's a comedian. Tom Kenyon sound bath. I literally had to go back to when I first bought the CD, and I just looked at the cover, Tom Kenyon sound bath. That's a one that can help a lot of people relax. Ocean sounds, stuff like that. So as you start to feel the energy in a stone, then all of a sudden you're going to realize, I felt something. Please don't start telling yourself, oh, no, I didn't. I made it up. I made it up. No, don't do that. Is it normal to do that? Hell yes. You've been programmed to be like that. Your environment was programmed to keep you programmed like that. It's time to step out of the mold because they keep pouring crap all over you. Everything's made to make you doubt yourself. That way you never wake up. The original male and female first being, while they still existed, did that on purpose. These bodies, you can't just float out of the bodies. Even the physical bodies, you're going to be able to just literally shut yourself down. Maybe another 100 years from now. Maybe a little more. You'll be able to relax, start shutting yourself down, and then you literally, when you put yourself in that mode, then your bacteria will be made to turn against you so that, you can die. It's not like having AIDS or something, folks. You just die. The bacteria doesn't just take down the immune system, but it just shuts you down. It attacks the body and kills it in a very soft manner. I know, I've gone through it. I can still feel it in me now. When it's time for people to go, it shouldn't be horrific, and it shouldn't take forever. That tortures those that love you and those that you love. It's wrong. I guess it should be more frustrating to me that other people can't see what I see, and it's so hard to do this. But I understand why. That's one reason it was so important to get the books out. And I'll try to get the third book out, but it's going to be shorter. It'll be on DVD, on video. So, Stone, you have to relax. Getting near water really helps, okay? Get near water, just relax. You got to learn how to let your energy flow, and it starts by just breathing and calming down. It's hard to let go. But if you just make sure you didn't leave anything on and just sit down for a minute, just know that you're being protected long enough to at least do this. People, you're not just you've been helped so much. You're not just being helped to awaken by taking away all that stuff that was messing with you, having that taken away from you so it can't mess with you. So you actually have the freedom to start coming out of yourself. If you desire, that stuff isn't beating you up anymore. There's still a few little problems out there. They're going to be handled, I promise you. But in the meantime, there's nothing that's really going to overtake you. And plus, animals are getting more involved now. Animal spirit on the other side, animal essence, they're getting more involved. They're strong. They're powerful. Okay? They're not as strong as Source, but they're stronger than the other essence. They've also been changed. They've all been modified. And they all have some of that new Source energy in them. Um, they can pull the stuff off of you when it bothers you, and there's not much bothering you. There's very little bit running around here and there. Um, that's one reason I ask you to find your animal guides. And as you go to relax and to reach out to them, you have as you go to feel inside yourself, you're literally training your brain to function a different way. Yes, you're tuning yourself. The binaural beats and stuff like that, folks, they're not bad for you. Okay, it kind of loosens stuff up in your head, but you just have to relax. Just calm down. Just relax. Everything's calm. Just like the birds. See how they just kicked in all of a sudden? You hear that soft song? You think this is happening for no reason? This is happening for you. This is animal essence working with you, for you, to help you. The voice serve doesn't. I can't keep talking about that. I'll start breaking out in tears again. If you could see what I see and know what I know, you would understand how beautiful creation could be and how badly it was beaten up and abused, which includes all of you. But that's changing now. It's time. It's past time. So what you need is the serenity of a little bit of calm. Maybe a bird's soft song is nice. Just relax. Take a nice full breath. Just let your mind go. Relax. Don't worry about anything. Just relax. Give yourself, if nothing else, 1 minute to do nothing. When you see my chest breathe a little heavier, please remember I have 2 different types of lung disease. It's hard for me to breathe. Don't force it. Just let it happen naturally. I have to force it, or I'll suffocate. For a lot of you, I did it this way when I was first starting, is closing your eyes and relaxing. And once you relax, while you're inside your head, do not say it out loud. Just, you can if you want, but try not to. Anytime you talk out loud, you're hearing yourself talk, and unless you're already a calm person, then that's going to keep it from happening. Let your body feel tired, relaxed. Your arms, legs feel a little thicker than normal. And then inside your head, think of your animal spirit guide. Just think of animal spirit coming to you, animal spirit guide. And just say, come to me. Don't be rude. Don't beg. Just say, come to me. They're there to help you. It's like you're talking to family, like your brother or sister, because guess what? You are. You might have you might have one animal come up to you. You should have probably one animal come up to you. That would be your primary totem. Right now, there's all kinds of animals everywhere just softly coming up. There's hawk, there's Kodiak bear, tiger, salmon, hummingbird, joy. And there's my new wolf buddy. He's source animal. He comes to the front. He says, "Father, we have to go. Get some more coffee and go." Um, okay. So anyway, And if it doesn't happen right away, just do it again later. Don't worry about it. This is not, a switch you turn on and off. You have to engage. You can turn the switch on and say, now we're moving forward. But it's not just turn a switch on and poof, it happens, okay? That's magic. That belongs to magicians who are showmen. I don't know. Somebody tries to say, look at what I can do, and, say, you see what I did, I'm magic. No, they're not magic. That's a lie. Entertainment, that's wonderful. That needs to be stated first. They're the first to say that there's no such thing as metaphysical abilities when they use theirs all the time. Are they awake? Are they awake? No. They're about as awake as a cardboard box, an empty one. Okay? So, I've got some DVDs too explaining energy frequencies and auras. When you see an aura, what it means. When you see an aura, when you can see auras and you see color, I tell you what frequency is behind it, but you're going to be figuring it out yourself. As you see an aura, use your heart to feel. Feel what it is. You're going to find out. Folks, you're going to start getting strong. Your abilities, you're going to increase. You're going to do all kinds of stuff. Everyone's different. Everyone does different things in a different way. But everyone moves forward with their metaphysical abilities. Why? Because they already exist. You're pulling something out of your pockets, folks. You just got to find the damn pocket. You got to find the opening for the pocket and slowly pull it out. And it only happens by taking twice a day, 5 or 10 minutes minimum. Just relax, 5 minutes minimum. And just relax. And just sit there. And just feel yourself. Every time you take another deep breath, just feel yourself floating a little deeper in your head. Another deep breath. Floating even more. Okay? Because the runes, because the rune cards, I have to have them manufactured. Deanna will be selling them at the Spiritual Foundation. And the books themselves, I'm going to have a few that I'll be handing out to some people, but only a few. If you go to the website, the Spiritual Foundation, there'll be a button where you just buy the book from eCreateSpace and they ship it to you. Okay, that's the quickest, cheapest way to do all this. Like I said, I can't even sign my name anymore. I'm just I can barely do it. It's too hard. I'm changing. Anyway, folks, you'll be changing too. It's not like it's similar to what I'm going through, but not quite the same. I'm made for something else. I'm made for a job. That's all. Sometimes the big truck really wishes it was a car, because there's things a car can do that the truck can't. So we're all family, man. No one's any better than anyone else. But all of you have abilities. They're hidden. You can bring them out. If you want to do that, awesome. So many of you know you're here for a reason. You're ready to start your job. That's it. But you can look on the internet all you want all day long. It's not that you won't find anything that'll help. You will after you spend enough time. Or you will right away if you go to the right places. Listen to your spirit guides. They actually will try to send you somewhere. But when you get all frantic, no. You try to make something about yourself or someone else, no. That's wrong. It's about everything. It's about you. It's about completion, the awakening of what you are. It's about using all the abilities you have, which is physical and metaphysical. It's about you becoming your complete self. The stuff around you that's screwed up, that'll get changed. That's coming. Nothing will stop it. It's really hard for people to believe everything I say. That's the way it should be. That's to be expected, isn't it? Um, how can I expect you to understand what I can see and you can't? I'll explain it to you. You can feel in your heart if it's true or not. Uh, and then as you do that, whether you believe or don't, that's fine. But because you're still going to grow, you're engaging your heart. You're engaging your gut. You know, your solar plexus. You're engaging your pineal to try to see the scanner. So doubt me? Yeah, good. Do it. Search for yourself. That's what I'm about. You becoming you. You need your own truth. What other truth is there? Folks, I love you, man. ThisSpiritualFoundation.com is going to have everything you need. I appreciate everyone's patience, especially with these packages. I'm going crazy. And I'm getting off right now so I can finish feeding Herky and get this done. I had a consult with some people. I brought that up earlier yesterday. That was a lot of fun. I cranked up the husband and wife, and then they had 4 boys, and then they had 3 dogs that I cranked up, and then I said, you got one more animal around there? They go, yeah, we got a cat. And I said, okay, good, this is for Kitty. So I cranked everybody up for less than the price of 2. Folks, I'm not about money. I have to have it to keep going, just like everyone else. I do give people a break when they're doing more than one. So anyway, I love you. I'm doing what I can, but if you want to wake up, you have to do what you can, and it's not hard. Okay. These rune cards, I love all cards. I've got all kinds of decks cards, 25, 30. I've given so many away. I don't know. These are awesome. I made these for you to help yourself wake up. Okay. Okay, folks. That and stones are everywhere. Go to a stone store. Just start feeling them. Deanna's got all kinds of stones she's about to let loose on the video. On the website, thespiritualfoundation.com, and I will make a video of some of them to show them to you. And you've seen a lot of them. This selenite is awesome. Strong as all get out. I'll tell you what, take about 3 of these, wrap them up in cellophane, just lay them on you and go to sleep. You're going to feel better in the morning. Blow your mind. Put 1 on each side. I'm not telling you go out and buy 3 of them. I'm just telling you something that's real. Well, that's it. I got to go. You'll have heard me talk enough today, but that's important. It's time for you to wake up. And please understand that that poison is being dumped on you with these chemtrails. Say something, okay? Ask them, what the hell are you doing? Write your congressman. Send them an email. Send them a letter in the mail. Put Joe Blow's address on it and just say, we know that the government is screwing us and poisoning us. Why aren't you doing anything about it? I don't believe in violence. What I do in the second dimension, I do. That's my job. But you'll never see me raise a hand to anyone unless they're beating someone else up or hurting something. I've always been like that, always will be. At least I'll never be invited again. Folks, look, I love you, man. Have a good one and happy awakening. TheSpiritualFoundation.com is already starting to have what you need, but it'll keep having it. And then I just paid for Essex.com one more time, and then the actual names, the domains will always belong to our family, so they can't be taken over. And after 100 years, it won't matter. But in the meantime, they're going to be taken care of. So nobody can take it and try to turn it into garbage. There's always stupid stuff going on, folks. It's incredible. But don't worry about that. Find a quiet place, relax, calm down, feel, and try to talk with the animals. Engage yourself with stones. Again, cards help you talk. Listen to the animals. Okay? That's beautiful. They will talk to you through their. You will get message that comes through their song. And remember, they're just made to act and make a noise like that beautiful bird there. He's being made to act and put out or she. It's female animal essence in that bird. But anyway, they're made to for some reason it feels male, the bird. I don't know. Anyway, and don't worry about what you see and don't see and being wrong. Screw that. I'll tell you what's wrong. Not engaging yourself. You learn. What mathematician hasn't made a mistake? Duh. Okay? You make the same mistake 3 times, then look at what's going on. Other than that, screw it. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. You're going to find out. You get stronger. You can do more. And you don't hardly ever make a mistake anyway, because what you feel and see is what you feel and see. It's just understanding what you're seeing and what you're feeling. And it takes time, but you have to engage. Do not be afraid to. Anyway, when animals talk like that, it's animal lesson. They'll go to an animal, make an animal show up. They'll bring the animal to you. They'll make them hungry or something and move them. They'll just say, "Hey, go over here," and the animal moves over there, and you see the animal. You might get a message in your head where you actually see the image of an animal. Just all of a sudden, boom! You're looking at a tree, you relax, you see leaves move, and all of a sudden you see the face of a tiger. That means it's time to be strong, to be a leader. It could be that you have a tiger power animal that's saying hi. You have to have an open mind. Don't be afraid to use it and trust it. Okay? It doesn't happen overnight, but it needs to start happening tonight. Okay? I love you, man. Have a good one.